So we're standing in line to get a drink, and all of a sudden we look behind us, and who's standing in line? Emilio Estevez. Emilio! So we saw him, we had a good time, we didn't act too fan crazy. We were having lunch a couple of days later outside, and there's Emilio Estevez again. And we chatted with him again, recommended the restaurant. He took our advice, went inside and had lunch. So now I kind of feel like we're acquaintances. I'm a dog person. I have an 8-year-old Pomeranian named Bailey. She's completely quirky. She also kind of looks like a stuffed animal, and I have a sling that I carry her around in. Recently, I have been able to be a part of Night to Shine, which is through the Tim Tebow Foundation, and it is a prom for people with special needs. I love organizations like that that let these folks have a special night just for themselves. Visionaries and Voices is another organization that's near and dear to my heart. They allow people who have special needs to actually work on becoming an artist. I think it's wonderful because it gives them the confidence to be able to go out into the world and do something special. Right now, according to my iTunes playlist, the song I have on repeat, or the song I've played the most, is Peter Gabriel's Salisbury Hill. Go ahead, look it up. That is the song that I have on repeat, and I'll probably listen to it this afternoon on my way home. I think I would pick Candace Cameron or Candace Cameron Bure to play me in a movie, but only because I feel like we look alike. Now, that being said, I would really like Morgan Freeman to narrate the movie. So if she's gonna play me, he's gotta narrate it. And it was with a man named Werner Koppel. So Werner Koppel was a Holocaust survivor. He was actually on a death march from Auschwitz, and he ran. He had to hide in what was a forest or woods in below freezing temperatures overnight before he was saved. And if you had met him and you didn't know his story, you would never guess. I was so fortunate to be able to interview him and to learn his story and to hear from him and learn from him, because he passed away about a year later. My favorite movie is Harry Met Sally, and it's not because of the scene at the counter. It's hilarious. There's some sort of a quote every 10 minutes. Anyways, I can watch it over and over. It's the ideal romantic comedy. If I could have dinner with anyone, alive or dead, it would have to be my grandfather, Papa Rusty. He served in World War II, ran into his brother in Italy during World War II. He had no idea he was there serving too. He's got some really incredible stories, or had some really incredible stories, and I'd love to hear about those. How he fell in love with my grandmother. There's so many things I'd like to talk to him about. It would be a long lunch that might kind of seep over to dinner. I'm happy to be back with my kind of chili. And I know the state song. I played Deep in the Heart of Texas at my wedding, so this is going to be fun, and I can tell you that I am just as passionate about anchoring and telling your stories as I am about living in the state of Texas. We're gonna have a good time. Hi, Emilio.